Who took away my peace of mind? Nobody else did. It's lack of understanding by you, your mind. It's difficult to conceive vastness of the ocean, but it is even more difficult to imagine the vastness of the mind. Sea is often very calm, only sometimes it is turbulent. While an ocean is turbulent only at some occasions, the mind is at peace only at some occasions. The confusion of the mind primarily arises due to the contradictions experienced in the fast-paced life today. There is nothing we can do for the turbulence of the ocean, but we can certainly tame our mind to achieve calmness and peace. In fact, peace of mind requires only your focus and consistent reminders to yourself. It has no tangible cost. It is free. Nature, what it does, when it does, it remains unknown to the mankind. Though there is no doubt extensive study of nature has given us some knowledge and power to predict. But when we talk of mind, it is our choice to train it to be at peace most of the time. We have to understand the difference between peace and bliss. Peace is not bliss, but peace offers you an ability to get into the state of bliss when you want. At workplace, if you're doing something that you don't like to do, yet you have to do it under compulsion, your mind cannot be at peace. When you're lost in your work and you know that the work is important for you and you enjoy it, you are at peace with yourself. There are a number of do's and don'ts which will help you to gain peace of mind. First, let me enumerate the don'ts. Number 1, don't get too much involved in reading the negative news. Our newspapers and electronic media are full of these. You must scan through the headlines to be abreast with what is going on. Read books that will give you positivity. So many are available. Choose what you like and read to follow the good suggestions. Number 2, avoid spending too much time with people having negative attitude. Interaction with them will sink their negativity into your subconscious mind. Be always pleasant and nice, but instead of spending your valuable time, give them a broad smile and excuse yourself. Number 3, regard each person as an individual. They are entitled to hold their opinions. Do not be judgmental. Negative emotions like envy, jealousy, criticism of others will affect your peace of mind. So avoid these. But at the same time, don't just agree with anyone just to please him or her. Stand up for yourself. Number 4, past is history. It does not have any significance except the lessons that you have learned. So don't dwell on the past. It's human nature that your thoughts sometimes overround events in the past, unpleasant or even pleasant. Just follow the lessons that you have learned and be done with it. Number 5, become friends with the members of your family. Children are very intelligent today and they should be treated as friends. Likewise, you should be friendly with your spouse. When you talk to your family, particularly, don't be casual, taking them for granted. It is important what you speak, but it is even more important how you speak it. So say it well. Number 6, your speech controls your relations with others, including members of your family. Therefore, use your words with care and discretion. The way you say something is as important as what you say, as has been said above. Number 7, don't be too much attached with your possessions. Practice detachment. What we have today, we may not have tomorrow. Now about the do's. Learn to focus your mind. Cut the clutter. On an average, there comes as many as 50,000 thoughts in one day. Try to reduce the number by focusing your mind. Number 2, practice meditation. It will help you more than you can imagine. Number 3, cultivate a habit to enjoy only healthy food. Decide that you must eat slightly less than your hunger. Number 4, go on vacation periodically. The cycle of routine of work needs to be broken as often as possible. Number 5, give yourself some quality time. Talk to yourself. Talk about what you like about you, and further, what you like to improve. Number 6, make it your habit to consider that challenges are your opportunities. When you face these challenges with success, it gives you happiness and your mind becomes peaceful.